Good morning, everyone, and welcome once again to the Pete Della Torre Business Hour. We are coming to you from Miami, Florida. We're on 880 AM, The Biz, and we're heard around the world at PeteDellaTorre.com, and we're also heard on iHeartRadio. Today's program is sponsored by Florida International University's College of Business, the Greater Miami Convention and Visitors Bureau, Ortho Now, Intermediate Touch, Rosillo and Associates, and T&S Roofing Systems. To all of you that are with us every day, thank you so much. Keep writing to us. Keep sending us your feedback and your comments on the program. And if you're tuning in for the first time, my friends, a red carpet has been rolled out for you. Welcome to the program. This is a show we do Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 a.m., and it is all about Miami and South Florida when it comes to business opportunities, economic development, and business trends, the things that drive our economy. Today's program will feature our next segment with our friends at the FIU College of Business. And there is an exciting program that is going to be happening once again this summer. It's called the Luxury Retail Management Program. And with us today is Diego Stecchi. He's one of the faculty members with a very interesting background in the luxury retail market. We'll talk with him in a moment about the program coming up this summer. Without further ado, let me bring on to the program. He was with us last year when they were launching this program. We have Diego Stecchi. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning. Good morning, Pete.
You know, this program was such a success last year when it was rolled out that it looks like the demand for it and the interest is very high.
Yeah, I think that last year was very interesting. Was the first one, and everybody was really happy about the results, both the participant and the company that bring them over. The cooperation between Alta Gamma, that is a group of high-end brand and operators that work in luxury and retail in Latin America, and FIU has been very, very good, very productive. So I think that we are very happy to start with the second one this year.
A little bit about Diego for the benefit of our listeners. After 20 years as Salvatore Ferragamo, as Director for Latin America and the Caribbean, Diego Stecchi capitalized on his in-depth knowledge of the American markets to establish Luxury Retail Partners. Luxury Retail Partners focuses on aiding brands looking to expand in the Americas, help developers set up luxury environments as well as multi-brand concept stores. Since 2006, Stecchi has brought together high-end brands, developers, and retailers to brainstorm on Latin American issues and development at the forums on luxury and Latin America, led by Alta Gamma. Now, Diego, why don't you give us a little bit of why this type of program has been rolled out and what the objective is of the Luxury Retail Management Program?
Well, it is a very focused program on retail. And this is bringing together professionals who either currently are working with high-end customers or are considering a different career that helps them or might help them getting to the next level. Of course, it is very focused on retail management, with providing tools and a 360 approach to learning models, best practice of retail management. So we're not giving just information and technicalities. We also provide the participants with the information, case studies about best practices in retail management.
Before we get into the actual program content and what the target audience is, this is a program that is connecting well with the branding, the global branding of Miami as a cosmopolitan city and one of the top luxury destinations in the world. And the stats are proving it. The investors that are coming in from all over the world, the architects, the designers that are coming to this market are taking luxury to a whole different level. So I think that as that is developing and progressing, this type of a program can provide professionals in that industry, the retail industry, that want to, leverage those opportunities as this market develops as a true luxury destination.
Well, absolutely. Miami is becoming really the best environment for either experiencing or getting involved in luxury. From the one important worldwide recognized location that was Bal Harbour as a center of luxury, Miami is getting to 3, even 4 new, together with Bal Harbour, 3 opportunities with openings for luxury environment in city center, in Brickell, in Design District. We have also a new section that is working at the high end at Aventura, and somebody probably coming over as well. So there are 3 more opportunities to work in this industry, in this environment in Miami. That's why Miami can become really important for whomever wants to come over here and work for luxury.
Absolutely. Now, tell us a little bit about the content of the program.
Well, there are 4 main pillars. The environment, so the retail luxury environment in Latin America and the Caribbean. So what's happening around. The branding for luxury retail. That means tools that bring you understanding what it's about creating a luxury brand. Then managing the processes that deliver a luxury experience in the store. And the 4th one is implementing a strategic plan. Mm-hmm. So understanding the environment, understanding the branding, and managing and implementing the tools that we have had.
I think that that content goes hand in hand with most successful programs in the marketplace, regardless of what that target is, whatever that program might be. And when you talk about the environment that you've got to be in, the learning environment, the branding, because today it's more important to have that brand identification in the marketplace, the managing of the process, and finally the implementation of the strategic plans, because as you well know, a lot of strategic plans get stuck on a board and they never become a reality. So this is such a big part of successful programs. What is the target audience?
Well, we're looking at professionals that have already an experience with high-end customer, with the customer that require high quality. Very important is the service that you get to the customer. So we're talking about financial wealth managers, hospitality, so high-end hotel and resort, real estate brokers. There can be also professionals that are working in another industry. That can be not necessarily or another sector of the industry. Mm-hmm. That is not luxury, but wants to aspire to become it, mm-hmm. want to get the tools to become it. And that can be also business owners, people that want to understand more in order to open a store or to manage stores in luxury. So there is a good variety of target.
You know, that is interesting because you just mentioned real estate. If you are a real estate professional and your target is the higher end, higher income, wealthy, those individuals are living a life of luxury. And so to understand the mindset, the behavior pattern, and how to be effective in that market, I think a program like this would be extremely valuable. Absolutely.
And especially in Miami, where real estate is one of the pillars of the economy over here. I think that there are more and more professionals that through this program can get a better view and can eventually get another chance, another opportunity for working in the luxury industry.
Absolutely. Before we go to a break, Diego, can you tell us very quickly what the program requirements are?
Well, there is a minimum, a good 5 years of relevant work experience. Everybody that is participating either already working in a company with a good experience in the company and already work in another sector with a good experience there. So we want to create a kind of a homogeneous group of people. So bachelor degree, 5 years relevant work experience, preferably bilingual with English, that is the language of the program, that has to be fluent. A good recommendation and international exposure. So
absolutely.
It is something that it's not absolutely out of reach, but I think it is important in order to keep the group cohesive.
All right. We're going to go to a break, Diego. Can you stay with us a few more minutes?
Absolutely.
Because I want to get into the benefits of participating in the program, and not only that, but why a focus on Latin America. We're here with Diego Stecchi. He is one of the faculty members at FIU College of Business, and particularly working with the Luxury Retail Management Program that will be happening this summer in August, again, provided by FIU's College of Business. I'm on the phone now with Diego Stecchi, who is the faculty member of FIU's College of Business that is working with the Luxury Retail Management Program, a very fascinating, new, innovative program that will allow and help the participants to be very effective and successful in that luxury market. Diego, we've been talking about some of the qualifications and the why and the objectives of the program. What are the benefits of participating?
Well, participating to the program will give you the tools and everything you need in order to get into this luxury environment. Now, let me tell you why this kind of a program has been put in place and where it originates. It originates from the interest of the companies, of the luxury companies. I'm talking about, Vuitton, Tiffany, Cartier, and Ferragamo. All those companies, as well as operators, and Palacio de Hierro, and the biggest department store and shopping mall in Latin America, in order to grow, they need people, they need managers. That is why this program has been set up and has been it's going to be the second year going on. They need managers. FIU is helping, is putting together a program because they need managers to expand over in Latin America. Additionally, what we have over here is, as we were talking before, the environment in Miami. So additional to the expansion in Latin America of those brands, we can have a huge opportunities working over here. The benefits are clear. It's not only the tools, the technical tools that the faculty from India, from France, from Italy, Brazil can bring to the group, but also the possibility to work together and to work really together with people, the executives of those brands, Vuitton, Cartier, that are going to participate with case studies in the same group with the participants of the program. It's not a usual, it's not a normal program. It's some program where the executive of those brands participate also because they need to create a pool of possible potential managers for the future. So they want to test you, they want to work with you during the program in order to see if you are fit for the companies they work with or not.
I know that this is the second time the program is being offered. Do you believe that this will be an annual opportunity? I know your target is during the summertime, particularly in August. Is this something that beyond this summer you believe you're going to be rolling out every year?
Well, the idea is that this is going to become one of the most important opportunity and educational program for luxury in Latin America. We, together with the FIU, we established the program, and it is a 10 years minimum plan. So I'm pretty sure that the program that is going to start August 10 this year is going to be just the second of a long list of programs.
Towards the end of our segment here, we're going to talk about, again, the specifics, where it's going to be held, and the dates and all of that. Let's look at the big picture here, Diego. Why focus on Latin America?
Well, Latin America has been a market, an emerging market in luxury for so many years. Right now, there are basically high-end retail environment very established in Brazil, in Mexico, in Panama, in Chile, but there are other opportunities for the brand to expand in Peru, also more in Colombia, even more in Mexico for the year to come. This year in Panama, for example, only the presence of the brand just duplicated because there was another mall, high-end mall opening over there. So the need of managers to get involved and to get into that kind of new operation basically duplicated. So there is an important need in Latin America because the brands are expanding opening retail. They are not expanding just selling in stores. And in order to manage a retail operation, you have to be in need of tools that are very very important for the brand.
Absolutely. I think more than ever that saying, think global and act local, is becoming a necessity for executives and managers. It's just every day that passes by because of this market here and just in general, it is a global market, and we've got to all of us be able to compete and know how to compete, and which is really the key here.
Absolutely. All the brands that are coming and to expand in Latin America, they come from overseas. So Italy, France, there are Japanese companies there are U.S. companies. Everybody is looking at this market. Latin America, Miami as a base for Latin America is becoming also very important, and everybody needs some skill and some very prepared and qualified managers to be successful in this market. It's not an easy market. You just cannot bring a manager from Rome and tomorrow he can manage without any problem Chile or Colombia. It's much better to raise somebody from those places, from those markets, in order that the integration can be much better, much faster, let's say.
Absolutely. Well, as we wrap it up this morning, Diego, again, can you give us the dates and the location and information on how to register?
Absolutely. The executive program starts on August 10, and is going to be held at the FIU campus in Brico. You can go online at the FIU executive program link. You're going to get all the information about the program with even some more information about the faculty, all the teachers that are going to be teaching at the program, all the information about the application, everything. So I think that it would be very important to go to the link and get those kind of information as soon as possible, because August 10th is almost here.
We're 2 months away, and that link, do you have it, or where do we go to get it?
Well, the link is FIU. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go look into.
Or is there a phone number, and then we can let everyone know what the link is?
I'm gonna.
Do you have a phone number, Diego, and then we can get the link a little bit later on?
Yes, it's 305-205-2561.
205. What was the last 4 numbers?
61.
I'm sorry, 205.
2561. one.
Beautiful. So we'll get that here, and then we'll get that available for all the listeners. Diego, thank you so much for your insights on this program. I think it's fascinating, and I think that this is something that that because of this market here, there's some unbelievable opportunities for all of us. If at some point we want to, and we're targeting that luxury market, that we want to go ahead and do that as well. So thank you so much for taking the time to be with us this morning.
Thank you, Pete.
All right. Have a great one. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.